Hey guys, welcome to Stinky Bridgeview Adventures. So, I just want to give you fair warning. This video is rated G.
For gross.
So if you don't like stuff that deals with the black tank, mainly being clogged, and pretty much we didn't really cut a whole lot out, just as fair warning. So if you don't like that kind of stuff, you better scoot on out of here. But otherwise, we're going to show you what happens if you get a clog in your black tank pipe. Do it yourself is what the buckets. This is one job you probably don't want to do yourself, right? Tony, what's going on? You look distressed. Okay, just a quick update. Yeah, we just pulled out.
The black and the gray tanks are full.
Yeah.
And when we went to drain the tanks, we turned the pump on and nothing comes out. So either the macerator pump is clogged, or the hose is clogged that goes to the other side, or the macerator pump has gone out. It runs, but the wheel may not be spinning to pump it. Either way, the only way to check it is to take the line off to look at the pump. And as you can see, this is the line from the black tank, which goes downhill, and this up here is a line that comes down for the gray tank to here, and then this line goes straight into the macerator pump, which means we've already tried to drain it. So that pipe is full, this pipe is full, this big 4-inch pipe is full. The only way to find out what's wrong is to disconnect it, and that is going to make a mess.
Well, wait, we need to first get you in full garb and gloves, right?
There ain't enough garb and there ain't enough gloves.
Pretend you're being attacked by the coronavirus. All right. Full speed ahead.
Poop will fly.
I mean, it's not really funny, but it's part of living an RV. You've got to have your gray and your black tank unclogged. So here we go.
All right, so spraying up in there dislodged whatever it was that was clogging it up. I have a feeling it was that white stuff that was in this this elbow. It would look like a fatty substance, probably coming from the dish where we wash dishes. And a piece of that might have broke off and went down there and got into the impeller of the macerator pump. I'm pumping water into it now just from here, and on the other side water's gushing out through the macerator hose. So looks like it's clean. Just gonna let it run for a while, clean her out. But all in all, not too bad. Not too good either. Here's that white stuff. I don't know how good you can see it. It's a very soft, looks fatty. We'll put it all back together so that we can actually hook back up to the dump station we have here at the house. And get back to life.
Did someone order a bucket of bleach water?
Got some warm bleach water.
It's a little bit of soapy too. A little bit of Dawn bleachy soapy water.
Well, at least that didn't happen while we're camping and we're trying to have fun and all that.
Yeah.
Rather, it happens on a weekday while we're
Yeah, but this kind of stuff happens.
Trying to work on the barn.
Yeah. What do you think it was?
I'm more inclined to think it was some of that white shit. I think
know?
it got in the impeller blade.
Oh, okay.
So the impeller blade couldn't.
So it's good now?
Yep.
All right, well, I guess I'll get in it and we'll go ahead and pull it up and just leave it outside tonight then.
Yeah.
Oh. Look at the clog. I'm trying to cover my nose because the smell will knock you out. Oh, that is freaking disgusting. Well, looks like Tony found the problem. Wow. What in the world? That looks like hair.
It is hair.
It's hair? The shower, maybe? This has got to be the world's worst job. That is freaking disgusting. Every time we think we have it fixed, we find another problem. This looks like something major. Well, it's been about 30 minutes and Tony is still pulling some kind of clog from the macerator pump pipe. Are you about reaching the end there, Tony?
Yeah.
So it's pretty much just a big hairball?
Yeah, wrapped around it just like you run over something with a lawnmower and it wrap up in the blade.
Because the macerator pump's just a big blade that like chews up toilet paper and feces or whatever else you have coming out of there, I guess. Oh, you're hooking everything back up then?
Yep.
All right, well, we'll keep our fingers crossed that third time's a charm. He's been working on this for a couple of hours. Every time we think it's fixed, it still doesn't drain, so he kind of goes a little
more. It was draining water before. It was running before.
Uh-huh.
And then when we hooked it back up, I opened up the black. And I heard something hit it.
Oh, you did?
And it just went and then it blew the fuse.
Oh, so the hairball's what actually blew the fuse?
Oh yeah, it got tangled up in there and stopped the blade.
Oh, I thought it was after that. Okay.
Oh, no.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Wow. It sounds like it's bogging down a little bit.
That's not good. That's what I did last time, and then finally blew the fuse.
You might want to turn it off for a second. Do you hear it running over there? Yeah, it doesn't sound right. I'm going to come out here. It's 6 a.m. Tony's still going to be trying to get the macerator pump working. Wow. I need to go make you a pot of coffee, Tony.
Our pump has no paddles.
Uh-oh.
They're all busted off.
Oh, no. Well, there's problem number 1. Are you serious? Yeah. So those are supposed to be kind of thicker?
Yeah, this should be paddles on there.
Oh, shoot. Oh, man.
Like on a paddle boat.
And they're not on there. They're not in here.
They're somewhere.
They've probably gone
come
through
off.
time, but yeah.
Well, this is a 2013 motorhome,
So basically
so
it was, you know, I mean, it fits inside this thing.
and then paddles go around.
But look at it. There's no.
Yeah.
It doesn't. The paddles don't reach the wall.
Yeah.
You know, so literally it's been running on like half paddle.
Well, after we got it all back together last night, the pump would turn on, but it wasn't pumping. So I pulled the pump out, took the pump apart because it had a bunch of hair in it and things like that. But as I got into it, I found out the blade that spins, this is the blade that goes inside that spins, it's supposed to have fins on it that's what actually does the pumping. This thing's gone, it's shot. All the blades are broke off, there's nothing left of it. So there is a rebuild kit for it, but nobody has a rebuild kit for it. And it just so happens a local dealer that we have right down the street ended up having the exact same pump. So I just got a new pump, we're gonna replace it. They were about 40% higher than I could have ordered it online, but ordering it online I would have had to wait 2 days and our tanks are full. So just bite the bullet and replace it. They're real easy to replace. 4 bolts hold it to the ground. There's 4 bolts that mount it to the board that's on the inside. This is the inlet where it comes in, and that's the outlet where it goes out, and that's it. So literally this is probably not even a half-hour job. So, and of course splice my wires. But other than that, it's easy, cut and dry. So I'm going to get to it so we can get everything done. That's it. Took longer to put that discharge hose on. That thing was really tight. I had to put some oil on it. Couldn't find the Vaseline, but used Vaseline to put it on. But other than that, she's hooked up, ready to go. Let's try it out.
Still not working, huh? What? You trying to see if there's a clog?
I'm trying to, yeah.
Oh, toilet paper. This is rated G. Gross. Ew. Can you feel it hitting like a solid substance?
Well, it's not great looking and seeing
Toilet paper?
those colors come up, you know.
Yeah, it sounds like something's clogged in there.
And this is about 3/4 of the way full.
Hey,
Wide open.
do you have?
So once it starts coming out,
Do you have a roto-rooter? The one you used to use at our other house that you can stick in there?
no.
Oh, the smell's coming out.
Yeah.
The smell's coming out.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
It's starting to permeate the air.
I know what I'm gonna do. This, my friends, is gonna be a gusher.
There's a clog in there. I think you need to stick something up in there. There's got to be a clog.
Oh, I'm not doing it while it's open.
Not like this open.
Oh, really?
No.
Because it'll just splash.
Oh,
Oh my gosh, what is that all over it? Just stuff. We probably just need some good old-fashioned reaming. You know? Forget coronavirus. We're worried about E. coli. Oh, looks like you're hitting something already. You feel stoppage?
Yeah.
It's like you're not even getting around the corner. Well, I hope none of you other RVers out there have to go through this. This is an ordeal.
Doing this on the road.
Oh my gosh.
Sorry for you guys.
Well, I mean, if you had to do it at a campground or something, I mean, you almost couldn't because there's too much. I mean, there's black tank matter and gray tank matter all over the place. Literally. I mean, we can clean up with bleach and water when we're done, but I mean, if you're at a campground, I mean... Can you stick the hose in there? Stick the hose in. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. There's toilet paper. It's just that real strong toilet paper we've been using, and now we know.
Yep.
But,
Yeah.
I mean, sometimes you just have to use toilet paper. I can't help it. No, oh, here comes a hunk. Here comes a, oh. Rated G for gross, people. I'm going to put a warning on the thumbnail of this video. Oh, here it comes.
Let's put that back on.
At least it didn't gush out.
It ain't done.
It looks like vomit.
She's just waiting.
Like vomit.
It does. It looks like baby vomit.
Oh, gross! I told you it was toilet paper. I knew it was, because I've been using that good stuff. Oh man. What? This is just too much.
Oh yeah.
It's getting chocolate.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this video is gonna have to come with a warning.
Yeah.
Get it, Tony. Come on, get it. I'm getting it now. Oh my gosh. If you guys could only smell what's that is off the chain. Whoa, what do you guys think about that? He finally got it.
It ain't got it yet.
Well, it's part of,
How much toilet paper do you use?
it's just built up. It's not going, you know, it's not going anywhere. Oh my gosh. So anyone that thinks that toilet paper won't clog their system, think again. The video does not do this justice because you cannot smell the smells and you cannot see the actual stuff that's just going around town here. Whew.
I get a shower and barbecue tonight.
You can have whatever you want. Whatever you want. Oh my gosh. Hey, look, oh, here we go. We got the gusher. Oh my gosh. She's going now. I'm glad you didn't let that go in the macerator. Oh my God. Wow. Seriously, this is just I've never seen
30 gallons of toilet paper.
I've never seen anything like this before. Oh my God.
Coming out.
That's why Costco's empty. There's no toilet paper in Costco because it's in our RV. There we go.
I'm not going to be able to pull that tank.
Oh shit.
There's your bowl.
Oh my gosh. Well. Oh, look at that big hunk. It's stuck. Oh man. You bucket overflow.
You get one for that.
Oh. Well, now we know why anything was coming out. It was like a severe clog. Phew. You know what? I think most people that have a clog like that would have to take it somewhere because, I mean, you really had to get it up to the elbows.
There ain't enough rain there.
No, but it'll help a little bit.
Hurricane Katrina, maybe.
And then I'll get it.
Toilet paper's still coming out.
Wow, I mean, it literally had to be like half to 3/4 full with just toilet paper.
I mean, it could have just not been draining the toilet paper out and it just kept building after time.
Right. That's what I think. The liquids were.
Because that stuff never, the toilet paper we're using doesn't decompose.
Here, I'll take it.
We're taking these shoes to the
No, those shoes are going in the trash. Yes. So are those pants. So is that skin. Your skin's going in there.
I still want to go to.
Oh, that's a big one. Oh, ow. What do you have to say, Tony? Anything funny?
Nasty.
Besides that. Oh, that's a big one right there. That was not even broke up. Ew, what's that?
I know what that is. That's a brick.
that was pure, you know.
That would break the macerator off. That would rip the blades off.
I don't see any more toilet paper. I think we could probably start cleaning from the inside now, here in a minute. I'm gonna have to go wash up a little bit first.
There's toilet paper.
Alright, well, keep going then. It must be stuck to the sides. Oh. Oh! Just when you think it can't get any worse, it does. Wash my hands.
We're wrangling
The loose ends. I'm gonna go wash my hands. I'm gonna come back, go inside, and start running just run water through the toilet. It's still pretty nasty looking right there, though. Chunky. Oh! It's still coming out.
I don't know how.
Honestly, I don't either. Unless it's stuck to the sidewall. The only thing I can figure. I honestly don't know how it can hold anymore. I mean, no wonder it wouldn't come out at all. That is crazy. I think we've reached stuff that's been in there since 2013. Hey, it looks clean now. I think we finally got the last of it.
Yep.
Must have just all of a sudden got clean.
So what you see here is a situation where we had the perfect storm. More than one issue occurred, and they all happened all at the same time. So normally we can open up our gray tank and it'll flow into the macerator. It'll go past it and would flow on out, which I can say why, but it shouldn't do that and doesn't do it anymore. But anyway, so what ended up happening was both tanks got full, even the one that we had the valve opened on, which usually it just flows into the septic. So we come out to look at it, and there's only a few things that could happen. Either one of the hoses is clogged or something of that sort. What turned out to be is at the beginning, first, was at the inlet side of the macerator, it had a huge hair clog. It was full of hair, and there was some of a white, scaly, oily that had caked up, and it had flown into there and stopped up the inlet of the macerator. So we started out, we cleaned that. We got that cleaned out, and it seemed like everything was working fine. Water was flowing. I had it flowing outside on the backside. Everything was good with the world. So then when I went to dump the tanks, we opened up the black, and all of a sudden the macerator pump started making a horrendous noise, and it stopped to the point where it blew the circuit breaker. So we had to fix that, get the circuit breaker fixed. And we still had a clog, so I started digging a little bit deeper into the macerator pump and found out that the impeller in there that actually pumps, not the one that chops up, but the one that pumps, all of the fins had broke off of it. It had just been so old and gotten brittle through the years, it broke all the fins of it off. So it was just free spinning. So it wasn't pumping anymore. And because those fins were broke off and wore off, that's why the gray used to just flow past it and go out the sides, because instead of grabbing it and throwing it out, it was just going around the fins and going out. Of course, with the new macerator pump now, it won't do that. If you open up the gray tank, it just sits in the line here. So we figured we needed a new pump. We knew we needed a new pump. So we got a new pump. Luckily, local guy down the street had one, the exact same model. I put it in, and we turned it on, and it made just the god-awfulest sound and wasn't pumping anything. Nothing was coming out, and so we started looking deeper. And what it turned out was that we had a major clog, and the major clog was in the black tank. And that clog turned out to be, I mean, I can't tell you how much toilet paper came out of that. It was, I mean, we would force a garden hose up there to spray it out and let it go. And I mean, it was at least, a 5-gallon bucket of it. It was by the time it was all done and said and done. So, and you probably saw it on the videos, all the toilet paper that came out of that. It was not breaking up. It was staying solid. So some brand that we used was not conducive to RVs. So 2 choices: RV toilet paper, or don't put your toilet paper in the tank. Your choice. Also, you also have the choice of buying one of the magic wand systems that you can stick down in the toilet to clean your tank out each time, because it ended up just building up in it. Is what happened to us. So, but other than that, She's all cleaned out now. This tank is fully cleaned and washed out. The gray tank is fine, and we got a new pump, so everything is good with the world. So we just had what was considered a perfect storm.
Hey, Tony!
What?
It's working! Clog up my nostrils with steak. Whew, it's getting stronger. All right, Tony, if you can not get asphyxiated by the smell.
What?
Give us a recap. Wow, how's it smell in there?
Holy shit.
Just tell me what's going on.
Huh?
What's the matter? What are you rubbing your nose for?
Let that kill anything festering in there.
Everything festering in there, you mean? On a scale of 1 to 10, how much fun are you having? 10 being the most fun. 9.5? Or are you off the charts? That's what I... Oh, why is it so brown? Wow. It's not exactly the kind of job you want to do on a weekday, but
Weekday?
uh-huh.
Day, weeknight, weekend. No.
Forget it, huh?
I finally just screwed the gloves, I am knee deep in fecal.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Mud and... All right, you guys show Tony some love because he's putting himself out there tonight because this is the worst job ever. Like, if you could only smell what we're smelling right now. It's permeating the entire 50 acres of land that we have. There's going to be E. coli all around the pole barn.